Jamie Hutchison became Piedmont's girls soccer coach last year and led the Lady Wildcats on an 11-4 regular season record during their first official year of sanctioned play. A native of England, Hutchison is hoping to build a soccer foundation in a region where the game is still trying to establish its place in American sports culture. Recently, Coach Hutchison sat down with the Piedmont Citizen to discuss his first year in Piedmont and his soccer roots.
Well, I'm from England, London, and soccer's massive. It's our football. Everyone plays it. As a kid, we'd play 5-6 hours a day, and it's it's just like your culture, your religion. And then when I got to about 17, 18, I continued to play, but got more into the coaching side of it. And I've worked with a few professional teams, Chelsea Football Club, and so I've worked with some good coaches and some good clubs and environments, and it's definitely the second best thing to play in. Came over to the States 3 years ago to play at college. I went to USAO for a year in Chickasha, and then Southwestern Christian in Bethany, and I had a great time playing there and really enjoyed it. Continued to coach at club and high school level, and I love it. It's my job. And back home, there were opportunities for me to play soccer, but it wasn't kind of like in the full-time environment. It would have been part-time, and I just think coming over here, I knew in the long run I'd want to become a coach full-time when I got too old to play, but I thought coming over here and playing for a few years would help my coaching background, because it kind of gives you a bit more respect that you've played at a high level and you understand the game better. So that was my initial thoughts, but ended up getting married, and didn't plan on staying, but
yeah.
So here now.
What's the biggest misunderstanding about soccer from Americans, or what's the one thing that they don't understand as much that you...
I think they get kind of turned off or a bit bored by the scoreline. It's typically games tend to be within 2 or 3 points of each other, and I understand that basketball and even football, you get a lot more points and that could be more exciting, but you got to look at the bigger picture with soccer. It's it takes a lot of time before you can score a point, or it should do anyway, if you're playing good teams and stuff. And there's just a lot more. I like the fact soccer is multi-directional, forwards, sideways, backwards. You can use basically all of your body apart from your hands, unless you're the goalie. And I think it's a good free-flowing game, exciting to watch, and it was a good season overall if you consider everything. Having said that, yes, I still think we could have maybe gone a game or two deeper into the playoffs. It's not really good to look back and make excuses, but next year we'll put some things in place that will, I think, keep us challenging and hopefully take us that 1 or 2 steps further. In January, I could see we had some good players who'd played club level, and I think they've been developed fine. For their age, definitely 6 or 7 of them would be, good level players. They could fit into any program, and that was really pleasing to see that we had a good group to work with. Some of the other girls who were more beginners in soccer, you just have to be patient. They do pick things up quickly, but it's those thousands of hours of practice, and they're going to be behind in certain areas. As a coach, I think working with girls and boys that age, they need to start understanding the tactical side of the game. Really, by 14 and 15, they should have a good understanding of what to do as an individual. They should be comfortable on the ball, confident in their own kind of abilities, and now they start to look up and see how they play a bigger picture in the team role. So that was my main job, to help them with that this year. Also try and keep them mentally positive and tough. Being girls, there's a big emotional side to the game that it's been a good learning experience for me to try and keep them happy and motivated. But I thought we had a great group, so we should play attacking soccer. There's risks with that, but that's the way I like to see soccer played. So.